tes tes.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers for all walks of life. Would you agree?
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers for all walks of life. This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Would you agree? This land holds nothing
The
but
Adeptus
promise for
arts are most
adventurers from all
miraculous,
walks of life.
but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Would you agree?
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Would you agree?
Ya,
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these
tes
arts,
tes
all their feats will be like
tes
the
tes
moon's reflection on water, shattering at
tes
the
tes
slightest touch.
tes tes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya guys, kita
This land holds
speedrun.
nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Would you agree?
Fonten dulu, fonten. Mana? Sini.
the lights.
A gift from the land of the young. Go, Lumi! Coming in hot! Okay.
Without further ado,
Surprises.
banquet
Be
must go
gone,
on.
shadow of darkness. Killjoy!
Shine like a gemstone.
Divine light, shield them!
I can still... Let me try. While the light shines bright.
Please remain seated.
Cabut.
Behold, the dawn! Target acquired.
As you like.
Be cleansed!
Sampai pas baru.
So, it is from Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the curatorium and check it out.
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony. How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
Not a long trip.
Now tell me,
Kan
traveler in
pakai
Paimon, have you heard of the
teleport.
Nod Pride Trade Expo?
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod Cry Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
How bro? Black market jadi legal.
Yes, the Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally, I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, confident. I like it. This is exactly why I chose everyone's favorite globe-trotting hero for this job. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nod Cry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed.
Apaan tuh?
I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch. No violence at the expo. The
No
guild has
violence.
pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos. Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right, I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
Gimana nih acaranya nih? Oh di sini. Shutdown.
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please. Oh, I should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehuda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry. We're not here to pile more work on you.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehuda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything.
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve?
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Got it!
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for the other 2... they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them.
Hey, the Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100% a no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if, don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
We
Alright,
have a bunch of work
Yehuda.
still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Buzz to us.
Oh, lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Lah, tadi Speranza. Pindah lokasinya. Bener.
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special
Welcome,
orders,
welcome.
Aino rarely sells her
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Haimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive research?
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other, and not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
All right, done. Thwack and Whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, I know.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh, good point.
Oke. Oke.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day.
Apa di sini, Cok? Bedo.
Wait, is this?
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Beidou! The infamous merc captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
Crossbow.
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long
Lu mau
distances.
jual
I just
itu,
know
bro.
people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance after all.
Oh iya, lagi mereka juga sih.
Sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelon was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium. The sensitive kind.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod cry from the bottom of a bottle.
All right, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
Oke. Dua. Satu lagi.
The flagship. Guess this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia!
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verifications.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food.
Makan
Clorand
sendirian
and
tuh.
Chevres went to unpack some things, but
Oh.
should be back in a sec.
Makan
Oh,
siapa?
speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Clorand! Chevres! You're here too!
Nodgrai is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too, Chevres?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Kok di sini nggak ini ya? Nggak muncul chatnya loh.
Yeah, so? Still, bragging about not having to
Thank
follow
you,
the
thank you
law
yang
in front
udah
of
nge-like.
Chevres feels wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here. And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us!
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Belanja. Woman.
Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Well, Clorand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
The three...
Apa lagi nih?
Hey, what was that for?
Ribut, Cok.
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us. A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square.
As if.
Bro, lu udah tua, bro.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger. I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the Nefer guard.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? What?
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right, Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. No one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know
Halo,
your stuff.
halo.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part?
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun.
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you...
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow! Way to step up, Yehoda!
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Relax! We'll help you out! Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Bantuin lah Paimon.
Attention
Ngoceh
everyone!
mulu.
Participant registration is now complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nod Cry Trade Expo is open for business.
Oke. Dari suara presiden. Oh, tanggung amat ya. Masalahnya dibuka semua. Juga.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo is officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our... Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef's goods are selling. Let's go...
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct? Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Come with me.
A device that uses Numa and Ducia energies in
Iya
battle.
nama saya Frost dong.
With that kind of tech, a bandit group could
Orangnya.
rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
Main Genshin juga bang.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
The Clink Clank Krumkake
Oh,
craft shop
she's
does
just
take
the
on a lot
kid,
of orders
yeah,
for
she's
dangerous
just the
creations.
kid.
But I think in this case,
I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, you overthinking.
I think so.
Gaylon? Chevron? What are you doing here?
Traveler, Paimon, how did you find this place?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Understood.
Bingung I know.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this. But now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevra seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Miss Chevras and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought
Same
to trade
fish.
is the bait.
What fish?
Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes, there's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
What about Nefer's golden rule?
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
Fine.
you hear? Turns out, we actually do need your help with some...
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on?
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct?
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem...
Let's think about this.
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks and...
Looks like negotiate.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler. In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over...
Oke, pada saat udah selesai.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Bisa naik slot. Oh, baru 2 tuh. Yes.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret.
Can I give it a try?
Oh,
No,
not
of
a
course.
chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself.
Okay.
Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing? Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get...
Do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should...
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you really?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh. Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
Kelihatan sama dia.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
Oh, huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
That deal is.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
Yep, he's the guy, I think.
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the rope...
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here then.
It's the fish.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Oh, ke ship kah? Diskusinya.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But
so, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation and not—
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is
alright,
kind of a
alright.
famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Ha! Let's do this thing! There he is.
Oh, you really can.
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates. Because you up. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumide. So that seems to check out.
What are you trying to...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Mantap. Ada dua kah?
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover
Kabur
agents.
coy.
He's making a break for...
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid... Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the
Tangkap aja
way!
si tackle, kakek tackle. Ditembak beneran, coy.
Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
Tembak kakinya. Bisa nggak ya? Oh, nggak bisa.
My leg!
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know?
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Mina juga turun ya bodyguardnya, tapi ya.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be
Wow! Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. Miss Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Guess that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
Kayak yang tadi, kakak yang tadi. Emang tinggal bocorin.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Shevras will uncover something more interesting.
Excuse me? Are you the Traveler? Yehuda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
Kenapa, Mas Arno?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Nama Indonesia banget, Cok. Arno.
Now let's get a move on!
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, I got this. Get it together, Yehuda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's A
theft?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had...
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was... But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been...
And each ballista is super dangerous!
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get...
The guild will make sure of that. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Oh, ya bener pakai kakak yang tadi.
Miss Yehuda.
Kayaknya.
What are you 3 doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Nep's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ash... It seemed like he was interested in them too. Because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse. So he could... Wait, so now it's an inside job?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but if he's a tech guy, those fail-safe...
So, this just went from that... Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn?
Got it! Hold up. No, of course not.
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for...
I guess...
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yale on...
Will do!
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make...
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction. So the real...
It's all still up in the air right now.
Uncle Ashwapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just... About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpass. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood but before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People, if this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are...
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like it.
No! No matter what happened back then, I know sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do...
So, what's her...
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the... But... If Ashwapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashwapati for now. If we find him, if he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let...
That does...
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much, Ray.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer.
Ini beda. Bisa ikhlas. Apa Ngapain manusin beli North Ranger? Anjir, 2.900 ya. Overcrit ya.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
What compels you? You got this.
Shine like a gemstone! Don't, Ruby! Coming in hot!
The sky's clear and Blaze Moon shines! Without further ado, light to dust! Fire support ready! Select the target! Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower! Nice! Good shooting!
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness! Go get him, mate!
A gift from the land beyond!
Light the dust! Fire support ready!
comes the mother load.
Nice guiding. Well done.
Light compels you. While the light
Shine like a gemstone! Go, Ruby! Light it up!
Divine light, shield them. Be glad.
No, 93.000. Masih nggak sampai 2000 berapa.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Going in!
Let's play! Time for takeoff!
Stay back! Story is Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Brace yourself! Think you can get away?
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
up the ante.
Fire support ready. Select a target. Here comes the mother load. Nice! Good shooting!
Turning point! I'm going in!
Let's play! Here we go! Time for takeoff!
Up the ante. Up the ante. Leave it to me. Okay.
Teamwork is strength! Brace yourselves! Think you can get away?
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Splat! Leave it to me. Okay.
Everybody stand back! Let's lock!
Ya, nggak apa-apa lah ya. Yang penting 30.000.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
silent. Night falls. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Prepare.
Fire support ready. Select the target. Switch to ground attack cells to increase firepower. Nice guiding. Well done.
Confirmed. Stay clear. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Swirl, mark 2. Animal test 6308.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Feel the dark.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready. Select the target. Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice! Good shooting!
Surge. Absorption test. Animal hypo.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night fall.
Please.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Take your true form. Do your master's bidding. My will embodied. Shoot. And never star goes out. Annihilate.
Let's get down to business. Day.
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flick. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate. Take your
Careful. Fire support ready. Select the target. Here comes the mother load. Nice guiding. Well done.
First on the loose. Let the world come alive. Do your master's bidding. A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of shower me with praise. Let my name echo in my will embodied. Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Careful. Hold out till fire support ready. Select the target.
Oke, 1 jam. Cooldownnya lumayan. Wow. Walah, tekan lagi. Tutorial.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Two separate mechanical combinations like placing a cake atop a steak. I almost never hear this analogy. New attacking units have taken the field.
Right.
Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
Mm, 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 mm.
I will be your opponent during training mode. Special reminder, please check your starter rewards. Travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Ino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Combat data obtained. Exceeds expectations. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. I will be your opponent during training mode.
Right.
Ha, ha. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
Emang lu ER berapa, bro? Wih, udah dapet. Baru. Lagi di atas.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard. Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Nggak terlalu susah. Ya bener. Welcome bro. Welcome.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
You've got this, partner. I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
Shit.
Ready, partner?
Keep it together. Slow and steady now.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
Okay. Bad.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard. Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Oke. Wes, udah semua berarti. Oke, udah semua. Ya. Alhamdulillah udah semua. Enggak ada.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be...
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirm.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay. How do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling
Is this your...
Are you kidding me? That spot. What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you...
Technical support?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like...
let me think. If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of trying to deal with it yourself?
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if... Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't. Now, obviously, they don't have the problem. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yahoda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we... Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank.
Agreed. This option meets
the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation. To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head.
Really? So what actually happened?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm only letting you use...
Okay, cool. I'll take your word.
Oke aja. Cukup sampai sini aja streamingnya. Thank you guys yang udah nonton, like, dan subscribe. See you in the next stream. Bye guys.